thinking in their mind, oh, the power's out, we've got solar panels, we're good.
Normally,
nope. Because if you got...
I wouldn't record this. Because this is me just going through the elite mouthpieces, time stamping. So I just don't want to waste people's time, but I kind of feel like talking to you. I'd rather just talk out loud, knowing that I'm talking to at least 300 people.
Through the government, they tied them into the grid.
This is Dabu 7.
PG&E, it just so happens to be controlled by Rothschild, if anybody's paying attention. Well, they said that they...
I'm just going to translate. In other words, hey, Mr. Rothschild, how am I doing? Am I doing good, Daddy? Oh, I'm doing good, Mr. Uncle.
We're going to shut down the power to all these people from this unprecedented induced blackout by the state's largest and bankrupt utility, PG&E, that just so happens to be controlled by
Daddy
Rothschild, if anybody's paying attention. Well, they said that they were going to shut down the...
It's too easy to read these people and what they're really saying.
Power to all these people. And this has caused a number of problems and issues. Because some people are saying it's not even windy in my area. Still not windy in their area. In the dark. Other areas have power, but there's fires within sight. Gotta give a shout out to Sauce, keeping me posted with what's up down there in LA.
What's up, Sauce?
There's separate fires that have sprung up now, and they are on the move.
No,
Wind is pushing them.
I'm not going to do it.
By his video footage.
And he told me I had to, and I said, why?
So
it
the
doesn't
wind
make
pushing
any
the flames
difference.
in different areas
Who
around Los
cares?
Angeles. Yes, we
And
know
he told
this,
me you have
but
to.
how did they start?
And so after much,
Did they start
you
from
know,
PG&E? Well, they're not saying so.
bitching and moaning,
How did they start back in 2017? Was it from
I
PG&E in these lines?
Yeah, it
How did
was.
these fires get so hot that they left trees standing?
I know, right?
Which is what should have been burning. It melted the aluminum wheels.
Oh my goodness.
But I know.
It's kind of like kind of reminds me of that 9/11 when how it's like it was burning, the beams were burning for weeks on end when it was supposed to be just the jet fuel that did it. So Johnny here, he wants to tell you he's the angel from the Church of Philadelphia, and he is Jesus, and it's from the root Allah up, you know, like on a tree. I know he's trying to say Anna, but it's interpreted as Allah.
Crino, repetition, intensity, and reversal.
That's what I do. Repetition, repetitiveness, intensity, and I reverse and turn things upside down. Man. My work's almost done here. Because he's 4, 3, 2, 1. It's ready for blast off. I'm not supposed to know what he's doing.
Which are the attributes the Lord God gave me because I am the angel of the Church of Philadelphia. I didn't want to tell you all that a long time ago. As a matter of fact, I fought the Lord and said, no, I'm not telling him. No, I'm not going to do it. And he told me I had to. And I said, why? It doesn't make any difference who I am. Who cares? And he told me you have to. And so after much, bitching and moaning, I did what he said. But I didn't want to do it. Just being honest. Anyway, so...
I'm just being honest.
I did what he said.
The first time I'm trying to be.
Okay, here it is. So, but rise and stand upon thy feet. For I've appeared to thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness of those things which thou hast seen, and I will appear unto you. And to open their eyes. So, now Paul's mission is to open their eyes, to turn them from darkness to light. Now, what's the word open? It means to open up.
Now he's right because that's what Stephen James DeShawn's job is to open up the eyes of his people that he is working with here.
Up. What's it from? The root 303 ana, properly up. How do you open someone's eyes? You turn them up. to open their eyes and turn them. Look,
Now we have another
turn,
suspicious event here.
to
where this is
revert,
happening.
to
Something's just not right.
convert.
Something's just not right.
And then it
Somebody noticed the
means
center out there. Look at
to
your situation. Something's not
turn
right here.
quite
Check this out.
around.
Not only
or
are gas
reverse,
prices soaring in connection with this,
180
and
degree
gas
turn
prices
the
are
opposite
soaring.
all the other stuff
way.
out here in the circus on the world stage.
Self-about.
The world
people that put solar
stage.
panels on their homes
Self-about.
are finding out
To
that they cannot
turn
use
them
them in
from
this situation.
darkness.
You need to talk about so pissed off people. It's on the world stage, but the people that are in the circus on the world stage, but the people that put solar panels on their homes are finding out that they cannot
Which
use
is
them in
down
this situation.
to
You
light,
need to talk about
to
so pissed
light,
off people
to shine,
that were thinking
or
in their
to
mind, oh,
make
power's out, that's solar panels, we're
manifest.
good. Nope.
Okay, from the
Because
power
God-
of
He's
Satan,
manifesting as
the
the light.
devil, unto God, the
You
supreme
see how they're getting
divinity,
everyone?
that they may receive.
So when you
an
hear Jonathan
inheritance.
Kleck, he just said that he's manifesting from the devil into God.
Manifest. Okay, from the power of Satan,
Satan?
the devil,
The
unto
devil
God,
unto God.
the supreme divinity, that they may
You better
receive
not hope
an
it's any of these Elon Musk panels
inheritance,
that are
that are
igniting and it's
sanctified
burning
by
He can't get
faith.
anything by me when he. Oh
See,
man.
look what this real faith is.
You need to look at the
It
big picture.
means
Whenever the man
persuasion
comes
that
saying,
is
hey, we're
freedom's
incentives, we're
full
going to give you
conviction
grants and all this
of
stuff for solar panels, put in your house.
religious
He
He sounds like
truth.
Eminem.
And the truthfulness
Listen to
of God as a religious teacher, especially the reliance upon
Whenever
Chuck.
the man comes saying, hey, there's incentives, we're going to give you grants and all this stuff for solar panels, put in your house. Well, it's going to be tied to the grid,
Right.
so you know. Saying, hey, there's incentives, we're going to give you grants and all this stuff for solar panels, put in your house. Well, it's going to be tied to the grid, so you know.
Christ for salvation. But how did they get their faith? To open their eyes, to turn them up. How do you think you end up getting this faith? Anyone ever think about that? How do you think you open a door that's locked? The door is locked. You've been put in a locked prison, which is your host body. That's why Jesus told Peter, I'll give to you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. And the gates of hell will not stand against my church. So you put it.
'Cause I am the angel of the church of Philadelphia.
And the bolt retracts. That's why Peter was crucified upside down. And if anyone doesn't think he was crucified upside down, go read the Acts
They're
of
a
Peter.
liar.
It's a historical document. Okay, there you go. So anyway, to open their eyes, the word open means up. To open
feel like an agent.
up. See, to open up. Properly up. It's from the word Anna, 303. Now I'm going to jump to Revelation and show you who I am, that I didn't want to tell you who I was. The Lord told me I had to. And to the angel of the church of Philadelphia, write these
Yes.
things, saith he that is holy,
Who's
he
writing
that
to
is
me?
true.
Huh?
Aletheia, as in not concealing. True, as in not concealing. How do I unconceal everything? I turn it up, because you're in a world where everything's upside down. He is true.
You know, when these 3 weeks start, I am not going to eat any pleasant bread. This time around, it's actually the real time to do it. And I'm not going to have any pleasant wine, so cheers. And let me just tell you that I'm going to be fasting for 3 whole weeks, 21 days. You know who I'm fasting for? Well, first I'm going to fast the first 7 days. Is going to be for me and my family. And my family is obviously my immediate family and my family. So that's the first 7 days. And then the next 7, man, it's just gonna get so exciting. So for the next 7 days, I'll start fasting for basically the 7 billion. Like the 7 billion people that are going to be affected, that have no idea like the magnitude of what's going on. Then after that it'll be 7 days. The last 7 days will be fasting for the elite, because the elite, Jonathan Kleck, all the people that are involved with this deception that's going on, and the ones that they actually think that everything's going to continue on as it was from the beginning of time, well, they're the ones that need the most prayers out of everybody. My family, we're going to be fine. But the elite, yeah, think about how hard it is for them. There's 3 different people that's why I'm breaking it up in 3 sections. It's a week each. The first week is for everybody that has been here, like everybody that I know personally. That's my family. Then there's the 7 billion people that have no freaking clue what's going on, what's happening in the world. They get the middle part of my attention. And I'm doing it for you and them. Then the third part is the most important, because that's the time where the sky has to open up. The Sky Treaty, that has to open up. It has to open up, and all the lies have to be wiped out.
You guys ready?
I am. I'm ready.
So, the last video I gave you guys a testimony about, what the Lord had showed me and what was this unbelievable set of circumstances that led to just a definitive message about the coming of the end. So you can either believe me or don't believe me.
I don't believe you whatsoever.
In court, you would say, let the record speak for itself.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Here's what I want to do.
I can't wait.
I think it would be good to remind you guys real quick, because of what I'm going to show you.
Connected to Galaxy J7 Star.
Of a testimony I gave.
Connected.
I love that hindsight's 2020.
Hindsight's 2020. How about foresight? Oh, you mean like 2020, like the year 2020, when you're gonna roll click? I know what you mean. Every word you say, it's like, I hear you. I hear you, click. That's the most beautiful thing about this is there's nothing that can be done to change the mind of what they are doing right now and that they're going to continue to do. There's nothing anybody can say or do to change it. So they have to go all the way to the end feeling the way that they do, like they're in control, because they have the promise by man. And anybody that comes preaching the name of God, yeah, right. God hasn't done anything in ages.
To Galaxy J7 Star and laptop L4AR0EQ9.
Huh? No, it's not.
Robin Chess Fire. Connected to Robin Chess Fire and laptop L4AR0EQ9.
Thanks. Only a couple more days left. I don't have to get on. Yeah, man, Johnny is so... Those people that make videos all the time, oh man, they got demons. They got demons. Because they're just grasping for straws at the last moment, because that's all they got. They have no other... They got no ground to stand on.
Okay, all right, folks. Hey, I have this testimony I have to deliver to everybody.
I'm sorry, Janet. I didn't mean to drop you. I'm sorry.
And more, I already told you on that last the Lord has added to it. It's
Oh, the Lord's
more
adding to it?
definitive. It's like the shipping containers.
Like Satan's
When he
adding
showed
to the
me what
Bible?
to put in those containers, the way he would confirm it in a supernatural and undeniable way.
Hey, Johnny, just ask
Well,
SJD how
he's
it feels.
confirmed to me as a messenger in an undeniable way what I'm supposed to proclaim openly. So as a faithful servant, I'll do exactly as he
You
says.
should.
However, I have to do it in a way that's organized, almost like a timeline. Like
He that is holy, he that is true, he
to
that
show
hath the
y'all, on this day this
key
happened.
of
Then
David.
this
It means
confirms it.
loving,
And
by
then
the
this
way.
happened. Then
David
this
means
confirmed
loving
it.
the key of
And I'm
love.
going to share with you
And that
guys.
openeth.
David
That
means the
house
key of
Shut it.
love.
has
Look,
passed
open
away.
it
in
to
the-
open up
since-
from
I don't know, I guess Monday.
key
Monday.
of-
I know my cat passed away. I don't know.
My cat's passing.
Probably Monday. I'm not really sure which
David,
It's
it
so
means
mind-boggling.
loving,
which
by the
day
way.
it is.
So
David means loving the
out
key of
there.
love.
You
And
couldn't
that
even think of
openeth
it.
So David
and
means the
no
key of
man
love.
shut it.
It happened. Just like the shipping container.
Look,
You couldn't even
Philadelphia,
But for those
so called
that have
for
been
its
here for a while,
founder.
I mean, just like that.
So
pamphlet
this
laying
is
in the
their
middle of the
definition.
road that confirmed everything.
Hold
that
on,
was in
shut
the
up.
shipping container.
Shut up. So-called Philadelphia, so called for its founder, Attalus, Philadelphia, still exists in a town called Alashera, the city of God. Oh, interesting. The city of God, Philadelphia. How come you don't live here, Kleck? Are you in Texas? A column in a scene of ruins. Oh, freak, this is interesting. Wait, that means Philadelphia's going to get ruined. It is situated on the slopes of 3 or 4 hills, the roots of Mount Timulus by the river Gagamus, 27 miles LSE, I don't know, from Sardis, about long, 28 degrees, 40 minutes latitude, 38 degrees, 23 minutes. So that's how his projections are going to be. That's like the numbers, the Sardis, so the Sardis missile will be 28 degrees, 40 minutes it'll take latitude. Then the ISIS laser Johnny beam is going to be 38 degrees. That one's going to take 23 minutes. So when you hear about a missile it's going to take 40 minutes to get to Philly and destroy us, and another one's 23, you're going to know that it came from him. The number of houses is said to be 3,000. Oh, is that how many people are going to die? I see. And then of which 250 are Greek. Oh, the 23 minutes coming in at 38 degrees is also at 2:30 a.m. in the morning, of which 250 are going to be Greek, which means there's 200 more that are probably not Greek, which would equal a whole 450. The rest Turkish. There you go. The rest are Turkish. And the Christians have 25 places of worship. And we're going to destroy them all. 5 of them large. And that's it. I don't know what else he's saying after that. All you got to do is just watch him. Understand that he's acting as Jesus Christ. He's acting as the angel church of Philadelphia. He has all the knowledge. So what he's saying he is, obviously he ain't, but boy, do I get to learn a lot from what he's saying.
Look,
All the mouthpieces.
Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We have breaking news. Just now coming in.
That's
I'm gonna put my
Jonathan.
comments-
Way, repetition.
Sessions are going on
And
right
then
now.
on Monday
Intensity
morning,
and reversal.
the identical little.
He loves talking about Anna.
Okay, that had
My-
the key of David that openeth the
Anna,
dimension,
Allah,
and
Allah,
shut
Allah,
and no man
Allah
openeth.
judge him.
Let's go
Anna
back to
will
1
judge him.
Corinthians
Turkey.
2.
Yeah,
1
that's-
Corinthians 2.
And drop
Man.
bombs.
So
Okay,
anyway,
now,
the same thing has happened on a
But
level
but
that
we
Watch it attack.
should
most
not
people,
stand in the
it's
place
almost
of
hard for
men,
me to
but
wrap my
our
brain
God
around it. It's
stand.
like,
It
how is
means
this even
I
possible?
am.
But
Turkey's
anyway,
dropping
sure,
bombs.
but I want it to be
I am.
perfect.
U.S. is
There is a
More
movement
than
in the
in a serious situation.
Dave is helping me because
Dave's helping
the
him.
last entire month.
Everybody that speaks wisdom, they're perfect, like Jonathan Kleck is.
And it all just came. It all was just like
I was blown up, like
in a state of shock.
I was in a state of shock when that bomb hit Philadelphia. I was like,
The reality of what I'm
A secret
doing.
or a hidden mystery.
we know what the hidden mystery is, Kleck.
God, the word hid means to conceal away, and I believe it means to hide self. Yep. To hide
See, he's
self.
hiding himself.
The hidden wisdom that was ordained before the world unto our glory. So this wisdom that I'm showing you
Kleck's ringing a
is
bell,
our
the Liberty Bell.
It's hard for me to explain to you.
Just tell the truth, Kleck.
The guy's gonna draw a
It's
picture
like sky
of me with a
surfing. I
dead
can't
sheep
tell you.
is our glory.
Sky surfing is
Because we
experiential.
exist.
You can't explain it to somebody.
This is the
You
most
can't
profound
explain what it's like knowing that you're going out of a plane with, boards strapped to your feet.
Coming out of a
that's the
plane,
deadliest
huh?
sport in the
You better be
world.
careful, Kleck, when you hop out of that plane next time.
Your life and what's going through your head and all this stuff, and all these different feelings. You can't explain it. You have to do it to really understand it. And then when you leave the plane,
World War
it
III's coming.
becomes sometimes the most peaceful 60 seconds of your entire
Oh my goodness. Hey, didn't I say that World War III was the beginning of April 7th,
as
2018?
much of an enigma as you could possibly imagine. How could you leave an airplane
3,000
up
troops.
to your feet and have it be the most peaceful 60 seconds?
American personal troops.
For the spirit searches all things.
3,000.
So anyway, I'm going to let you see a short little video clip
Save the
of
spirit
the
of
day
man.
backpack.
Even so,
Within the next couple days,
God
I will have
knoweth
this testimony organized and ready
but the
for
spirit
delivery. I'm
of
delivering
God.
a
So, what it said in verse
You want to hear another story? I'll tell you another good story. Look at this freaking clown
So,
sitting at his.
No man knows it
I'll
except
play you the
the
little clip
spirit.
from Backcat the other day. It was really sad. It was heartbreaking.
Oh, missiles.
Anyway, but here's the good news. We don't have to worry about our
We have
pets.
received the spirit
Pets
which
are
is of
not
God, that
steeped
we
in
might
sin.
know
They're, little gifts that
Oh, they were hit by, missiles.
the Lord takes away. But he used Backcat's past
Breaking down. Iranian oil tanker cruising 60 miles
one
off the coast of Saudi Arabia was blocked by a pair of missiles Friday, quickly causing oil and more broadly threatening further inflame flat regional tensions between two heavyweight Muslim nations. Iranian state television reported the explosions damaged two storerooms aboard the oil
It's
tanker,
fully
which
not
was a national Iranian
believable.
oil company and caused an oil leak into the Red Sea near the Saudi port city of Jeddah. The leak was later plugged. Iran reported this latest incident
have all
confirmed
the
the Iranian aggression is highly likely to be
documentation,
part of a wider narrative of deteriorating
so
relations between Saudi and the U.S. and Iran.
You're gonna need it,
With assessment
Frank.
provided by the Associated Press by private maritime security
That
firm Dry
you
Maritime.
see it
It
in
is likely that the region, having been stable for the last month,
this
faces another
day,
period of
and then
increasing maritime
this
threats.
is what happened after this, and then this happened. This is what I'm
It's like a timeline,
This is
okay?
what those of y'all that stepped up, this is what you're part of. This is what you're, you guys are part of this. It's why.
Unfortunately,
Without any more
you guys are
details,
part of this.
that cat is little.
That cat's like in the other room.
I'll let you guys see
Now,
the.
a lot of you come to me and you'll say, Christopher, there's just something in the air, especially those of you out in California.
Now,
I mean,
just
sitting and watching
There's something in the air. Yeah, you know what it is?
the day Backcat
It's called a bunch of freaking images.
when I brought him
Now, a lot of
home,
you come to me and you'll say, Christopher, there's just something in the air, especially those of you out in California today. I mean, sitting and watching the flames burn, sitting in darkness with candlelight,
Is he not a fucking plug or what?
with
minds of ham radio
of
technology,
the
communication
people
systems,
of
only
the
crew
world,
that the government wants you to
as
benefit. They themselves
And
don't
so
want
I'm
you
trying to,
again, I'm trying to organize.
You know, Dabu 7, you're lucky I didn't get on your ass. It's too late in the game. But you would be next.
Give them free stuff. Give those groundling smelly peasants $1,000 a
used to
month.
be a very
Let the billionaire ruling
typical
class continue to make $50 million a minute. Will they avoid taxes like Amazon did?
I went to
11 point
Sunday
something
school when I was a
billion dollars,
kid.
and instead of paying taxes
I
last
was
year, federal
confirmed in
taxes
the
instead got
church
rebate.
when I was
You
in
can't
grade
make this
school.
stuff up. The reason is
And
they're
then
pushing and intentionally dividing this
I
country
college.
and imploding the United States for a reason. This truly is the nefarious agenda of the deep dark
bought
state.
into the-
And I'll close with that today. I really appreciate all of you tuning in.
By the way, guys, we're all going to die, but buy my silver and gold. Bitcoin is going to be rich.
Polish this, materials, etc. I would just want to thank each and every one of you for all your support. For those of you that have followed me over the last decade, 11 years ago, truly from nothing, a basement, it's amazing to see how much we've grown. And a lot of you have asked, Christopher, where's all your content? How can I get your videos? The best way to do that is to click the link below. Visit us at amtvmedia.com and subscribe. Support us for the price of a cup of coffee a month. Prices are going up soon. It's your last chance truly today to get in.
He just admitted.
Next week. and will be
or not admitted, but
Okay, this is it.
is telling you that he is Eve
testimony.
in the flesh.
and ad-free, uncensored, unfiltered, hitting in
So
your face
why
truth.
does the virgin equal a dead sheep? That is the million-dollar question. Because Eve
So important, people estimated. You take action as we approach a massive
and a bunch of angels wanting to have sex with virgins
push on the attack to seize the president of the United States,
killed
decapitate
all
his governance
the
in the
sheep,
United States of
which were
America,
the
as they pressure
angels.
the American people with propaganda and lies, cut the power to
For those of y'all that have
Let me just
seen,
explain to you what he just said there. I love how he tries to slip things by. He's telling you that he is
the container testimonies,
Eve, and he's going to have sex with all of the virgins. Not that the 144,000 are actually virgins, okay? We're not virgins, literally. Maybe some are, who knows? But what he's telling you is he's going to have sex with you guys, all of us, and destroy the sheep.
attack.
And a bunch of the keys to the kingdom of heaven to this picture of the virgin. Is it the virgin or is it a dead sheep? Well, let's anacrino. Let's turn it up. So we turn it up. It's a sheep. So why does the virgin equal a dead sheep? That is the million-dollar question. Because Eve
Click!
and a bunch of angels wanting to have sex
Can
with
you turn me back
virgins
upside down?
killed all the sheep, which were the angels.
What'd you say, Click?
Mystery solved.
You're going to have sex with us?
Now let's go back to 1 Corinthians.
Because that's what I heard.
Let's go back to 1 Corinthians.
No, let's not.
A dead sheep. That is the million-dollar question. Because Eve
Which is you.
and a bunch of angels wanting to have sex with virgins
Which is us.
killed all the sheep.
Which is what he thinks
which
he's
were the
going to do.
angels. Mystery solved. And now let's go back to 1 Corinthians.
Oh, man, Click.
Okay, so let's finish 1
What a shame.
Corinthians 2. Now watch. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. So look at
Just
this
never
verse.
ending.
But he that is spiritual.
On Saudi oil facilities, the Trump administration of God and European powers have all
See
blamed
right
on
here,
Iran.
I'm going to
Now, what's
highlight
interesting
that.
about this, there was also a story
questioning
Non-carnal.
myself.
earlier today.
That is humanly ethereal as opposed to
Saudi Arabia was just hit by
Okay,
And I
so
just straight over to
divinely
a
supernatural
brown thing.
regenerate.
That means we're getting hit with missiles next.
And it's a bad,
It's his images.
I think I'd been
On
watching it.
Arduino again,
television reported the
And I
explosion.
just did it because it was kind of in
which is
my
owned by
route.
National Iranian Oil Company.
distinguished by
So
vigorously
when I
judging
walk
down
inside,
up. So see,
I walk
this
into
is
the corner,
everything right now,
and
guys.
on the wall,
So he that is spiritual
behind the church
judgeth
is a
on
giant
Arduino all
American
things.
carving.
Yet he
It's like the
himself
Texas
is
$10
judged of no
dono,
man.
and it has
So
a woman
all
in the
those
udder,
false prophets
right up to like
all
right below her
those
chest.
and I do mean God have mercy on them. If they thought they were crazy now, wait till they get stuck in a dimension that is
Just
eternal
decided to cut
horror
out of the middle. It's gonna go in the
because they've condemned themselves with their own
During
tongues.
those two container projects.
That's why when I prayed at the beginning of this, video, it's like I don't hate those people. As a matter of fact, I wish I could fix it. I would if I could, but
And I just did it.
they were obviously predestined for the end they met, especially the ones that are such lunatics that they persist in doing more videos one after another. That's just demons because it's like doubling down on everything they have to. They have no choice.
Doubling down.
Anyway, so there. Now look at this. So he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
I'm doubling down.
Vigorously discerning from down to up.
I got no
He
choice.
himself is judged on a green of love. No man.
Because I was talking to everybody on YouTube. Hey, we're gonna have this event in Grand Junction. Imagine if
But
you're
we
me.
have the mind of Christ.
No thanks.
Who hath known? It means to know absolutely. Look at this.
Yeah,
The
we're gonna go to
mind.
Grand
It means
Junction.
the intellect, the minor human look what it comes from.
Or they're just like,
To know
so I told the
absolutely.
Lord, I said, well,
Who
what do I
has
tell
known
everybody?
the mind,
I mean, the container's
intellect,
basically
to know
ready.
absolutely.
The idea is to put the closed caption
We
on
have the
right?
mind. Look at
And
that.
I hear
Mind.
so
so you can read it when you need to.
and the absolute knowing of Christ. See the anointed one. So how is it?
There he is, the anointed one.
How is it that you know?
I don't care where you're born again, shut up.
It was like a Bible book.
When it comes to
Being born in this alley.
no, absolutely. Who has known the mind, the intellect, and you know absolutely of the Lord that He may instruct him. But we have the mind. Look at that, the mind. We have the intellect and the absolute knowing of Christ. See the anointed one. So how is it? I mean,
So they have the knowing of Christ. You know, the anointed one. They know absolutely about Christ.
now here's the quiz. How is it that you know that you know that you know that you have the mind of Christ?
I was like, oh. Of course,
Because you tell the truth, dipshit. You can't though if you're drinking.
You've done all this
Distinguish
work,
what you're looking at.
and you've told all these people on YouTube, yeah, the Lord told me we're supposed to have this get together in
So,
Grand Junction.
can you
I'm
be
not sure of the
saved
dates. I'm just doing what He
without
says.
knowing
I'm just trying to
that
be
everything
I'm
obedient.
setting dates.
So
Imagine
answer
you're
or
me.
answer.
No thanks.
My question to you is how?
That's edgy.
It's impossible.
So when I
by
didn't hear
definition.
anything,
You have to know
I
the
turned into
truth,
you know how a little kid when he doesn't get
and the truth will
the
set you free.
Snickers bars,
Because
the
this
grocery
is the
store, the way he
lie.
behaves.
This is the truth.
I was like,
This is darkness.
well, I got up early and
This is
Sunday morning,
light.
you know, I came all the way down.
This is
there.
evil.
Yeah,
Sunday
this is
morning,
one year and
2:30.
not a word,
They're
not even a tingle, not a buzz.
Opposites
Nothing.
of each other.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Satan.
go home. Fine, whatever.
God.
This idiot's acting like he has
Darkness.
visions. It's
So
so.
anyway, so I get in I'm in my truck. I never got out. I'm just in my truck and I'm like,
Evil
whatever. So I
continually.
drive out of the alley. I pull past Travis Park, get on Broadway. So I'm driving down
Hey everybody, I'm Kingpin
I'm
Christopher
on
Green.
Josephine Street. I'm gonna get up on Highway 281 and head towards my house. That's the way to go.
I did emergency broadcast.
But
alerting
as
our
See that
soon as
scorpion?
I'm gonna start taking that left-hand turn, I just
and
I just go down Broadway and said, because it's
Okay, so
Sunday
now,
night.
kind of looked like what
And
we
because it was
I have
Sunday
visions
morning,
of California as well,
it was like
you
8 in
know.
the morning.
now
And so I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll just drive down Broadway. I'm driving down Broadway, I get right in front of me, Corner Road College, and I see what looks like bird wings sticking up in the middle of the street,
the elderly did not have air conditioning,
something like
did not have
this,
electricity, were
way
sitting
out in front of me, and I'm
First
like,
flare.
lights, the food was spoiling in their
and
refrigerators.
because it was kind of out of place, you know, this black pavement.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Some kind of
Shut up.
not just like
Shut the fuck up. You shut up.
so if you have a truck,
Hold up. Here we go. The Mark of the Beast on Monday.
hanging out together. Oh, and by the way, then like Sunday or Monday, I'm gonna deliver the Mark of the Beast video. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just
I didn't even get to this point yet. Crap, I'm running out of time. I didn't get to this point yet. I just heard him try to slip it past.
it's phenomenal knowledge. But I want you to know.
It's confirmation. Monday, 8:48 a.m. Hey, I'll fucking be there doing a live stream. Click.